So when Hurricane Helene happened, we were already supposed to be digging and planting the 19 acres. Hurricane Helene has thrown everything off, just like COVID did. But we have a housing crisis, massive, that just got a lot worse. So we're going to build our own housing and trying to find someone even that has a housing voucher that is handicapped, a unit, impossible. They don't exist. So we've got people staying in our emergency housing program for 1 year, 2 years. Our goal is to get people moved out in 90 to 120 days.
Yeah. Hence the emergency
Right.
term. Yeah.
But there's nowhere for them to go.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. So I like what you said earlier about when you're looking at the scope of the problem, not saying like, hey, we're going to help this many people, or we have maybe even the resources to help this many people, but it's just much more so helping and dealing with the people who show up out the door,
right,
on a day-to-day basis.
Or get referrals. I mean, so the opioid funding that came down from the state, from this Sackler Pharmaceuticals and Big Pharma and all that stuff. So how that's being distributed is from the federal government to the states. Any county that signed on, the county gets funding. So we are currently operating 3 programs: one Watauga Recovery House, one Watauga, one in Wilkes, one in Ash. And when we opened our Wilkes Housing and Outreach Center 2.5 years ago, there was a line out the door the first day of people needing assistance. The first year of our opioid use disorder housing, which, again, we take people with that money, we pay their rent, utilities, deposits for 2 to 3 months till they can either get additional income or go on a housing voucher or whatever that looks like to get them stable. We had hoped to house 15 people. We housed 66 in 34 households. 34 households of 66 people. And to this day, only one of them has returned to homelessness.
Wow.
That was our first year.
Okay.
So what we're doing works.
And do you think it's because you really take that approach where we're just going to treat everyone like an individual?
Absolutely.
Treat them like family, or just really build that relationship from the ground up?
Absolutely. That is the key. That's the secret sauce. Because this whole thing about, so if I ask a class, how do you define success? Everyone have a different answer.